Public outrage in the meantime in Payne County, Oklahoma is hitting a boiling point after a local judge and district attorney let an accused rapist walk free with nothing more than, get this, counseling and community service, even though the teenage victims suffered serious physical injuries. Crime correspondent Jason Mattera has the infuriating details in this special report.
The judges and DA have put the community in danger. We're not going to stand for it.
Residents of Stillwater, Oklahoma are furious, calling out Judge Susan Worthington and the county DA for letting Jesse Butler walk free after he pleaded no contest to 11 charges, including rape and strangulation.
Many parents are worried that he didn't go to jail and that he's able to walk free. The community wants the judge and the DA to step down.
In September 2024, 2 girls at Stillwater High School accused Butler of a vicious sexual assault. One was allegedly dragged and choked so severely that she needed surgery. Police moved in on Butler in March 2025, an arrest that was captured on body cam.
There's a warrant for your arrest. We're going to take you to the jail.
Butler was 17 when he was charged as an adult. He faced up to 78 years in prison. But in August, Judge Worthington accepted a plea deal from prosecutors that reclassified him as a youthful offender. He pleaded no contest and avoided prison time, getting just 150 hours of community service and rehab that ends when he turns 19.
I don't think you need a law degree to say, is it justice for 2 women who were raped? Now, is that justice 150 hours? I don't see how a judge can rectify that. I want to know why they're letting rapists walk the street. Obviously, there's some sketchy stuff going on there.
To be clear, this guy who basically copped 2 rape charges with his no contest plea merely has to do community service and counseling until he turns 19, and that's it?
He won't have to register as a sex offender. He won't have to report to anybody. I mean, he's done.
Adeline Smith, a sexual abuse survivor and local activist, says Judge Worthington has a record of letting down victims and fears that as long as judges like her stay on the bench, justice in Stillwater, Oklahoma will keep dying in the courtroom.
She accepts multiple deals from the DA's office that are unjust and unfair to the victims. When a sexual assault survivor does come forward and says their story all over again, and the rapist isn't prosecuted or charged, it makes you feel worthless.
Chris, this Oklahoma community isn't backing down. They want the DA out, they want the judge out, and they're gearing up for another rally at the courthouse this Saturday to protest this outrageous deal. There's even now a push to get leaders to pass legislation that would end plea deals for anyone accused of sex crimes involving minors, because too often these deals are made over the objection of the victim, their family, and it robs them of the justice that they deserve.
Well, Jason, I guess I'm glad to see the community isn't sitting idly by while these kooky judges, hand down laughable sentences to these serious to these serious offenses. I'm a little surprised, though. This is happening in Oklahoma. Really?
Yeah. Chris, I was surprised as well, but the people we spoke to in Payne County, we spoke to a lot of them. They say the judicial system there has a track record of going soft on these bad actors, especially those who target minors. And they point to a case recently where a public school teacher was convicted of sexting a 13-year-old, yet was out on parole within a year. And while out on parole, got arrested again for sexually assaulting a 16-year-old, as well as arrested for sexual communication with the minor. So parents, they've just had enough. They're fed up. They say no more light sentences for child predators.
This rogue judiciary is failing parents, failing us as a society. I think something ought to be done. If only there was only a place where you could go to get accountability. Oh, yeah, it's called Congress. Correspondent Jason Mattera, thank you, sir. Appreciate the reporting.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.